Now we'll be discussing one question for this presumptive scheme under section 10(2)(a). Now Chanchal started providing beauty and grooming services and inaugurated Care and Care Beauty Center in Janakpuri, Delhi on 1st April. So Chanchal, they started these services, beauty and grooming services. They started beauty and grooming services, and they have inaugurated Care and Care Beauty Center in Janakpuri, Delhi on 1st April 2020. So in the lockdown, they have opened this particular beauty care and care beauty center. Now she opted to pay tax under section 10(2)(a) in the said financial year. At the time of making the application for registration, she must have opted to pay tax under section 10(2)(a). She has opted to pay tax under section 10(2)(a) of the CGST Act in the said financial year. The aggregate turnover of Care and Care Beauty Center for quarter ending 30th June was rupees 20 lakhs. So from 1st April (2020) to say 30th June, the aggregate turnover was rupees 20 lakhs. Then further for the half year ended 30th September, from say 30th September up to 30th September, it has reached 50 lakh rupees. Then Care and Care Beauty Center recorded a rapid growth of the turnover, reached 70 lakhs. It has reached 70 lakhs by October 2020. Determine the total tax liability of Care and Care Beauty Center by the end of October. Care and Care wishes to opt for composition scheme under 10(1) from the next financial year. You are required to advise whether it can do so. So here now, first of all, since Chanchal started providing beauty and grooming services, with effect from 1st April, her turnover, her aggregate turnover in the preceding financial year was nil. Hence, she is eligible to opt for. Hence, she is eligible to opt for payment of tax under section 10(2)(a). She is eligible to opt for payment of tax under section 10(2)(a) of the CGST Act 2017. And for the purpose of determining the tax liability, you are determining the aggregate turnover for tax liability. for the tax liability. Turnover made from 1st April, turnover made from 1st April up to the date when the person is liable for registration. When the person is liable for registration is to be excluded for the purpose of determining the tax payable. Take the tax liability. The turnover made from 1st April up to the date when the person is liable for registration, the same is to be what? Excluded. Are you getting? Now, Chanchal can pay tax under section 10(2)(a) till its aggregate turnover reaches the limit of rupees 50 lakhs. Reaches the limit of rupees 50 lakhs. As soon as the aggregate turnover, we are writing here now, as soon as the aggregate turnover crosses, as soon as the aggregate turnover crosses rupees 50 lakhs, the option to pay tax under section 10(2)(a), the option to pay tax under section 10(2)(a) shall lapse. Yani, as soon as your aggregate turnover crosses the limit of rupees 50 lakhs, your option to pay tax under section 10(2)(a) lapses. Hence, in view of this, we will be determining the computation of tax liability, total tax liability of Chanchal, say one is the period, turnover, rate of tax, and tax liability. So up to 30th June, from 1st April to 30th June, turnover is rupees 20 lakhs. No tax liability will arise up to the date of registration because it has been provided here no tax will be payable. For computing the payment of tax, the turnover made from 1st April up to the date when the person is liable for registration shall not be included, won't be included. And the second one is what? From first July to 30th September. 1st July to 30th September. Total turnover has reached 50 lakh rupees. 20 lakhs has already been effected up to 30th of June. So it is 30 lakh rupees. CGST is levied at rate of 6%, 3%. SGST is levied at rate of 3%. So the tax liability will be how much? 90,000 and 90,000. Then as the aggregate turnover has crossed the threshold limit of rupees 50 lakhs, as the aggregate turnover has crossed the threshold limit of rupees 50 lakhs, option to pay tax under section 10(2)(a) lapses. Option to pay tax under section 10(2)(a) lapses. Hence, on remaining value of taxable supply, tax will be payable at normal rates. On the remaining value of taxable supply, tax will be payable at the normal rates. So normal rate now, turnover is how much? 70 lakhs minus 50 lakhs, 20 lakhs. Now normal rate of tax it is 18%, 3,60,000. So here the total tax liability will be how much? 360, 5 lakh and 40,000. That will be the total tax liability. 5,40,000 will be the total tax liability. Now they are asking further. Care and Care Beauty Center wishes to opt for composition scheme under section 10(1) for the next financial year. So here, can it do so? Care and Care Beauty Center cannot opt for composition scheme under section 10(1) as it is what? Supplier of service. It is exclusive supplier of service. Whereas for composition scheme, under section 10(1), the registered person can supply marginal services. They can supply marginal services not exceeding 10% of turnover in the state or union territory in preceding financial year or rupees 5 lakhs, whichever is more. Whichever is more. The SAD scheme is not applicable. The SAD scheme is not applicable for the SAD scheme is not applicable for whom? For the service suppliers, for exclusive service suppliers, for exclusive service suppliers. So they cannot opt for. So here they cannot go for section 10(1) in the next financial year, though their aggregate turnover does not exceed the threshold of 150 lakhs here. So this was a practical question which we have discussed about section 10.2a.